Good morning. This will be the Where's Waldo edition of the, you know, channel. So, yesterday, not a bad day. Had a few moments of silliness. I've realized right now I'm probably good for no more than 4-ish hours in the world. Went out, did some shopping. And I realized that about 4 hours is all I'm really good for out in the world right now. I guess it would also depend on what I'm doing. There's a lot of people around, a lot of sort of random motion. If I can eliminate that, I might be good for longer. That being said, I really don't know, right? But I'm pretty good for about 4 hours. After that, my brain just needs a break. It's on fire. It's not a good time. So, not much I can do about that, right? Will that get better? Oh God, I hope so. It's pretty frustrating when you're out in the world and you're like, oh Christ, I gotta go home and take a nap. It's nap. It's officially. Because, well, I did previously announce that I'm part of the pro-napping agenda. It's not something I anticipated doing a lot of. Don't get me wrong. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a good midday nap? It's raining outside. It's summer. You can't really do much. You're watching a movie. You take a nap, right? But that's not this, right? This is a case of I'm done. I'm spent. I'm mentally exhausted. And the last 2 nights, I've had really excellent sleep. So I've slept at least 6.5, 7 hours almost continuously, if not more. So it's not a case that I'm lacking sleep over the last 2 days, because the last 2 days, actually last 3 days, last night included, I've gotten decent amounts of what would, I guess, be considered appropriate sleep. Not fractured in any way. Wasn't waking up at some silly hour for a couple of hours in a go. Fell asleep fairly on time. Didn't stay up ridiculously late. Woke up, at an appropriate amount of time after falling asleep. So at least 6 hours, if memory serves. But then again, I'm a man. I've had a stroke. My memory, right off. Yeah. I appreciate that I can't judge every day being, the benchmark for the next day or the day after that. But the last 3 days I've had decent amounts of sleep, so I'm not waking up and starting my day already fatigued or restless or whatever. Yeah. Exactly what will it take to have continuous, repetitive nights sleeping effectively? I honestly don't know. Right? Is that going to be a thing for the rest of my life? I don't know. Oh God, I hope not. I really hope not. So, what's it going to take to get to have a longer, I'm not going to call it an attention span because I'm able to maintain attention. I'm going to call it a function span. Right? It's not that I'm becoming, aimless and shifty and I can't maintain or focus my attention. Sure, sometimes it might be difficult to do that. But yesterday I was able to maintain focus and attention. A couple times I'm like, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah, that's what, yeah. So again, making a list would be an advantage. I think I've mentioned that before. If you haven't noticed, I haven't made a list yet. Yeah. Not sure why that is. Am I just a pig-headed, stubborn man who doesn't make lists? Am I an idiot for not making a list? Am I forgetting to make a list? I have yet to make a list and forget it at home, though, so I can't use that excuse yet, but I'm going to work up to that one. Yeah, I can maintain attention. It's just maintaining function, right? After a while, my brain is like, "Hey, idiot, yo, hey, you, yeah, the guy that's moving the legs, you need to go home now." Right? That's sort of where I've been at. I hope that improves over time. um, Couple of events of stuttering here and there yesterday, but nothing drastic. Um, Not sure why. Brain, maybe it was, but I think that was later in the day though. So when I was out in the world, so as my activity level and amount of functioning in the world gets longer, as I get tired, um, that's sort of where I've noticed the stutter. Right, it sort of creeps back in a little bit. Um, Now, a friend of mine who watches the channel gave me some advice. I might want to put on a shirt and tie, get a better background going on, and maybe hawk some kind of hair care product or sponsor or review things. Um, Probably not going to happen. Just going to put that out there. Uh, I don't have enough hair to worry about hair care products. Um, so, and I'm not putting on a shirt and tie. The shirt I could probably do with the buttons, no worries. A tie, no, 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 no. So I'm sorry, you're not going to see me put on a shirt and tie. I might get a better background at some point. Right now, I basically wake up and do these videos, so that's where that ends. Unless something else happens throughout my day, such as I find ant traps that need to be reviewed because I've got ridiculous first aid instructions. Um, yeah, so the stutter will creep back occasionally if I have sort of a long period of functionality in the world. My brain, I guess, just gets spun and doesn't really know what to do with that. It needs a break. So every day is getting better slowly. Have I noticed improvements from almost a month ago? Yeah, because on the 21st, that'll be 1 month after my stroke. Would have been 1 month since I ended up licking the carpet at work. Yeah, fun times. Anyways, I'm gonna go about my day. So if you happen to notice, either in you or someone around you, the signs or symptoms of a stroke, that being slurring, stuttering, inappropriate word usage for situation or context, facial droop, inability to smile, inability to raise both arms equally or effectively, weakness either on one side or generally inability to stand, please immediately put that person in a position of comfort and dial 911. Something so simple could save a life.